Well, that didn't take long, did it? That didn't take long at all. That's hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the sponsor of the channel, and that is Morgan & Morgan Attorneys at Law. If you're looking for a personal injury attorney, you're not going to find any larger than Morgan & Morgan. Serving over 20 million phone calls last year alone. When they used the pun, size matters, ladies, we all know it does, size matters. Morgan & Morgan is America's, in fact, the world's largest personal injury law firm. You can get started from one of these nifty little smartphone devices in 8 clicks or less by going to forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. Again, that is forthepeople.com/TK's Garage. And I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. Last time on TK's Garage, I told you the story about a customer that had his money taken, that came in with cash in hand, gave them a $5,000 to basically get the deal started and what they were doing with this Camaro, a 2SS. Well, come to find out, the guy is a disabled veteran, which is a massive, you already know what time it is for me on that. We don't play these games. I made a couple of phone calls to the dealership, and we're going to finish up this long note that we got from the customer here. But anyways, so the guy lives about 3 hours away from this dealership, and the dealer still has him come up to the dealer. This is after all this crazy crap. We're keeping your money. We're not refunding you. This, that, and the other. He said, we could talk about it. I'm 3 hours away, total 6-hour drive. So he'd make the drive again. I talked to them about just paying cash for the car, and Jordan drew up a new contract. He did it again with the add-ons. Less money on them this time. I told him, yeah, it's funny because they can, cocksucker fees, they can make whatever they want. They can adjust the cocksucker fees. Nobody wants to pay cocksucker fees, all right? So they're going to lower those because they want to sucker your ass into paying those. Don't ever pay cocksucker fees, all right? That means dock fees, theft insurance, F all that. Unless you're financing a car, you never buy Gap. Just don't do it. For what? Anyways. Basically, they end up screwing this customer over again. But here is the positive of the situation, the update for you guys. On the desk right here, that would be that little scumbag Eddie giving back the customer his $5,000. Cha-ching. Hashtag another one. But here's the thing. I'm still not letting this dealer off the hook, because what happens if somebody doesn't put them on blast? Do they just try to keep this customer's $5,000? Do they try to screw somebody else over this car? The car is currently not in a safe condition to drive by the customer's own explanation about what was going on with the vehicle. What do they think they're going to get out of this car? The customer is willing to pay cash. If the car is, and let's be honest, I'm a wholesaler. I know what they got that car for, all right? They probably have at most, and I mean maximum full all in on that car, they're probably $8,000, maybe $7,500 into that Camaro. You have a customer willing to pay you $14,500 cash out the door. Why the fuck would you add on dumbass cock-sucking fees? Why? Why do that? Why would you cost the owner of your dealership a $7,000 plus profit? over a $400 dock fee and some Mickey Mouse ass theft protection? Seriously? Now, the reason why I bring it up is because the owner probably doesn't know that he lost out on that $7,500 of profit. Because this guy, the sales manager or business manager, wants to make their commission off selling this bullshit. I get it. I understand. You got to feed your families too. But if a customer's paying cash, you don't do that shit. This isn't a finance deal. This isn't something where you can boost a loan to 110% LTV, which, by the way, most banks ain't doing now anyway. So, I digress. We have another issue that has been resolved, but I'm still not letting them off the hook. I want to find out who owns AutoMall there in Springfield, Illinois, and I want to try to have a conversation with the owner and be like, do you realize that these guys are costing you thousands and thousands of dollars in cash deals? I have a feeling that whoever the owner or ownership group is of that dealership is not going to be happy that these guys are costing them money. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you happy we were able to get this resolved? I am. I am looking forward to completely roasting this dealership again. And hopefully getting in contact with the owner to see what they feel like about the situation. Because I'm willing to bet they're probably going to be just as pissed off as the customer was. Till next time, stay petty, my friends.